Over the past couple of weeks, there have been a lot of rumors and talk about a supposed pending refresh of the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. I have covered it myself. A lot of other creators have also talked about it as well. There's been numerous leaks and whatnot online. A lot of us have referred to the Doctor of Credit posting. I myself have as well. And it occurred to me yesterday that there's been so much talk about the Sapphire Reserve. My question is, what comes of the Chase Sapphire Preferred card? What happens to it? So today I want to talk through my thought process around what I think the Chase Sapphire Preferred card is going to be refreshed to at some point. So follow along with me. Let's talk about it and we'll discuss it in the comment section below. But before we do, if you enjoy this kind of content and you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. It is free and it's a way to get my channel visible to more people just like yourself who are watching right now. I thank you ahead of time. Now let's dive in. I'm going to share my screen here with you all so that you all can follow along with me in my thought process here. And let's go. So I'm going to go over kind of what we already know, right? With the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, where we know it stands right now. So right now it's a $95 annual fee card, right? Of course, we know the welcome offer on it right now, but it comes with this earning structure right now here on the right. So you get, I mean, there's the credit, $50 credit in statement credit, I should say, for purchases of hotel stays through the Chase Travel Portal. That's a one time a year credit. So right now its earning structure is it earns 5x total points on travel purchase through the Chase Travel Portal. It earns 2x on other travel purchases. It earns 3x points on dining, including eligible delivery services, takeout, and dining out. Earns 3x points on online grocery purchases, excluding the big box stores like Target, Walmart, and wholesale clubs. It earns 3x points on select streaming services and then 1x on everything else. And it has a partner benefit here as well of $200 where it has the DoorDash Dash Pass subscription. So it has, the membership is, free. It's valued at $120 a year, but it's a free membership with the CSP. And also to DoorDash members get up to a $10 a month credit on non-restaurant DoorDash orders. So we kind of know where this card stands right now as it is at this moment. And if we go over here to the Doctor of Credit, article again, looking at what the rumors of the CSR are going to be supposedly be. I wanted to walk through with you what I think that the Sapphire Preferred is going to be. So like I said, right now the Sapphire Preferred is a $95 annual fee. If it's going to get refreshed, I can see it being at a minimum 150. I could see it being maybe even a $200 annual fee card, maybe. I would say somewhere between 150 and $200. Now, what would change with the card as far as earning structure? I really think that the Sapphire Preferred card is going to be the travel card with Chase. The reason why I say that is because I really think that the Sapphire Reserve is becoming a lifestyle card. That's what I think. That's what I said in my previous video about the Sapphire Reserve card. I really think the Preferred is probably going to be the card that really leans into travel. And what I'm thinking is, like I said, I think it gets an annual fee increase of 150 to 175, maybe 200, maybe. So it gets up there with like the Amex Green card. Um, what I think also is going to happen is I can see, I'm going to flip back over here to the Sapphire Preferred page. I can see, I don't know that the points earning in the portal is going to change. If we look at the supposed changes to the reserve. So right now it goes from Chase, the portal, the travel portal, actually decreases from 10x to 8x. I think that bookings in the Chase travel portal for the preferred probably stay at 5x. Maybe they go up to 6x, maybe, or maybe they get reduced to 4x. I could see that happening too. I could see it maybe going up a little bit. I could also see it maybe going down a little bit. So we'll have to wait and see. Um, the this is on the Sapphire Reserve. It's specifically calling out, Trace Travel flights increase from 5x to 8x. And I'm sorry, the 10x Chase Travel, they're saying hotel and cars reduced to 8x, and then Chase Travel flights increased to 8x. So my thinking maybe is that the Chase Travel on the CSP is going to be maybe everything, maybe flights, hotel, rental car, maybe all of that, possibly. I don't know. Um, Also, too, though, there's the two earn 2x on other travel purchases. Now, this is outside of the portal, so this would be direct with the airlines, hotels, rental cars, that kind of thing. So maybe it stays at 2x, maybe it goes up to 3. I would say if they're going to charge a $200 annual fee, it might go up to 3x for direct bookings. I can see that the 5x in the portal staying 5x. Um, if it if it changes at all, I could see it maybe going down to 4 potentially, or going up to 6. Um, Now, the next category here, that earn 3x points on dining, including eligible, delivery services, takeout, and dining out. Well, if you look at the supposed changes coming to the CSR, there's a uh, $300 dining credit supposedly coming through the Sapphire Reserve tables credit. So maybe on the preferred, maybe there's $100 credit on that card. Maybe I could see it being either like I could see it being like a $75 semi-annual or $100 annual or semi-annual. Uh, I mean, $75 total busted up into semi-annually, or $100 total uh, uh, for the year. So, or $50 semi-annually. So I could see that being $100 total on the Sapphire Preferred card if they're going to keep this similar structure. It might get a StubHub, maybe. I can see the DoorDash credit probably going up, maybe from I think it keeps the free membership on the preferred. I could see maybe it goes from $10 a month to maybe it goes up to $15 a month for DoorDash, because I see that sticking around. I can see it going to 15 potentially. I think that I definitely see the preferred having the lift credit. I definitely, because I'm thinking again, I'm thinking that the Sapphire Preferred card is going to be the real travel card, so it gets the lift credit on that card for sure. Um, I don't know that it gets any kind of an edit credit. I don't know. I think if it does, if it gets an edit credit, it would be maybe $150 total for the year, maybe $75 per, semi-annually, for a total of 150. Maybe it gets that treatment potentially. Um, I think that for the travel side, again, I think for the earnings on the preferred, I think the preferred stays at 1x on everything else. I don't think it goes up at all. I don't think it changes at all. I think it stays there. Uh, Streaming services, I think that the streaming category is kind of weird on the preferred. It doesn't feel like a travel category, but I could also see them keeping that because of what the reserve is getting with the potentially getting with the Apple TV Plus and Apple Music credits, supposedly. So maybe this changes to some kind of an Apple credit potentially. Maybe it's you know, uh, instead of it being a 250 credit, maybe it's $100 credit. Maybe it's $100 credit toward Apple Music only, or Apple TV Plus, maybe. I don't think so. I don't think it'll get that treatment. I think it'll probably stay streaming, but I could also see them making it a lesser credit for Apple Music potentially, if they're wanting to streamline credits and whatnot on that card. So I think it either stays the same or it gets a lesser Apple credit. I don't think it gets a Peloton credit at all. I think that doesn't get added to it at all, to the preferred. Um, I don't think the preferred gets any kind of a status. I don't think it gets this treatment as far as if you spend 75K, you get these statuses. I don't think it gets any kind of status at all. The only thing that I could see it potentially getting as far as status goes is probably like a Southwest, some sort of a Southwest status. Now, whether or not that's based on any kind of a spin requirement, I don't know, but I could see it potentially getting a Southwest credit of some sort, or a status of some sort. I'm sorry. Um, but my last thought on this is lounge access. Um, well, actually, not my last thought, but I think lounge access on this card is potentially coming. I could see them, maybe they get one Sapphire Lounge visit per year potentially. Um, and maybe it gets a limited number of priority pass visits as well per year. Maybe it gets like 6 or 8 party pass visits a year, something like that, and it gets a Sapphire. It gets a once a year Sapphire uh, visit as well on the card too. I could see them doing that as well. And then I think that on this card, I think dining probably stays at 3x. I don't see it going up. I don't see it going up. I think it stays at 3. Now, I think that potentially one thing gets added to this card. I think that it could get a 2x gas and EV charging on this card. Potentially. I'm going to say it gets some kind of a gas and EV charging multiplier, which would make sense because I'm thinking that in my mind, I'm thinking that this card really becomes the travel card in the Chase UR point earning portfolio. Um, that's all the thoughts I had. What do you all think about this thought process? I am most likely totally wrong about this, but that was kind of what I'm thinking with how the card gets refreshed. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens when it does drop. I'm going to come back to this video and be like, okay, did I get anything right at all whatsoever? What do you all think about this? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. I'm really curious to hear what you have to say about it. Also, too, again, if you enjoyed this video and you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. Again, it's free. It gets the channel visible to more people just like yourself. And I thank you ahead of time. Also, too, I do have channel memberships available. It is $1.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. Right now, I'm doing members only videos that I'm dropping once every other week or so. And it's spicier content that is going to stay behind a paywall. It is things I really don't want out into the general YouTube public. So if you do join, please tell me so I can thank you personally. Also, too, I do have referral links down in the description below, too, for a lot of Chase cards, for a lot of Amex cards, for the Built MasterCard as well. You can also, through Linktree, find my Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi link as well. If you do any of those things, if you use any of my links, please tell me, because it means a lot to me that you would choose a link of mine out of so many other links out there. It means a lot. And I want to thank you personally for doing that. Now, if you would please do me a giant favor and be good to each other today, okay? And be respectful, okay? And until next time, bye for now.